Well, politicians in Alberta flex their muscles, threatening to slow the flow of oil in order to get Trans Mountain built. Protesters in BC are digging in their heels. I'm Carly Robinson, and there's at least one former Alberta politician who's suggesting it's time to round up the troops.
I'm just tired of all of this other nonsense that's going on, and meetings and kumbaya.
Rick Orman was Alberta's energy minister in the 90s. He thinks the federal government should use their power to bring in the military to ensure the Keystone Trans Mountain pipeline gets built.
To protect it from eco-terrorists that have an international interest in stopping this project.
Yesterday, those opposing the pipeline made themselves clear.
We're going to stay there until this is absolutely dead. We're not moving anywhere. There's thousands of people more coming.
But today, Alberta's energy minister saying she doesn't think military intervention will be necessary.
We're in discussions with the federal government and with the BC government. I think there's other things we can do.
She's standing firm with yesterday's Bill 12, which would give them the power to slow the flow of Alberta oil, rejecting any claims this is a bluff or an illegal move.
While none of us wants to see this happen, we're absolutely prepared to use this bill.
Continuing a political saga.
Three governments have painted themselves into corners.
This political strategist saying Alberta's NDP may have the upper hand.
Alberta NDP will die on this hill. This is something that they need to further a dialogue about them being pro-industry.
But for Rick Orman, he's concerned about what happens after the project has cleared all of its political and legal hurdles and is just left with protesters.
They're going to chain themselves to backhoes and graders. And how are we going to move them out? They don't care whether Horgan or Notley or the Prime Minister want this project to go ahead.
Suggesting protecting the construction site with the military may be in the Canadian interest. In Edmonton, Carly Robinson, City News.